hope my voice is working. I'm on a roll, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The bad days are gone, and now I'm on a roll. The weather has cleared and the sky is blue. Anything I want, baby, I can do.
I'm on a roll, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The bad days are gone, and now I'm on a roll. Let me tell you,
Boom.
Past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. The shot of love and the spark of life to breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. I will leave it on the next string, baby.
I do believe. Come on. Let's ride this train. Come on. Let's ride this train.
Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe. No,
I will. Come on. Let's ride this train. Come on.
Let's
Ride this train.
Now nothing is this runs like you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat.
train. Oh, come on. Let's ride this train. Ride this train now. Thank you, Frank. All right, we're live in the train room, riding that train. I want to thank you all for the super chats. Let's start this thing off right here. Thank you, James. Thank you, Jenny. And thank you, Frank, for those super chats. I really appreciate it. I got to sing and I got to buy some more Doritos. Okay. So it is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, my goodness. Halfway through the month. I hope you got your significant other something nice for Valentine's Day. I did. I got Debbie something. She's satisfied. And we got carry out. And luckily we got carry out at Cody's Roadhouse because when I went there to pick up the ribs, they said it was an hour wait for the people that were sitting there waiting, even the ones with the reservation. So hello, everybody. Well, I'm done with all the greetings. So, all right. So let me do this. Schuylkill River Valley. How you doing? Good to see you here. Southern 207th Hobby, Midsummer Railway N-Scale. Dennis Adams. Good to see you. All right. Adam Cruz, DES Media Productions. How you doing there? Okay. Eddie Peppert. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in again. Wigwag Workshop. Robert Darby. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Sparky is in the house. Good to see you here. And I'm glad my scroll wheel is finally working on my thingy here. Good to know because it's easy to scroll up through here. Dragon Lover 68. Good to see you. Low Country Railroad. Thank you for stopping by. Joe Rader. Good to see you again. All right, who else is in here? Nightbot is even in here. Brendan Jones, good to see you. Gerald Stewart, Steeler fan, how you doing? And thank you for that super chat. Okay, Jenny Prike, thank you for that super chat. Gerald Stewart, Bob Gerald. My train station sure kills a lot of time. Thank goodness. There you go. Ain't that for sure. Otis Tooley, good to see you. All right. Who else is in here? Let me go up a little bit further. Thomas Grassy, good to see you. Glad you can make it in here. Terry Judd. He says, my railroad is called Twin Peaks Valley THE. Okay. Thank you for that. The High Plains Railroad. Sean, Pacific Railroad. Good to see you. Okay. Jim Tedesco. Glad you can make it in here. Joseph Hans. Good to see you. Terry Judd. And I know I'm going to miss somebody in here, because I always do. Gerald Stewart. Do I always miss you? If I do, I'm going to say you a couple of times, Gerald Stewart. Okay. All right. So, up here. Okay. Let me see if I see anybody else in here. I'm getting up towards the top. Craig Stuck in the Truck says he's in and out. So it must be out right now. I haven't seen him in the chat for a while. So let me get back down to the bottom of here and see if anybody else snuck in here. Darren Logue, how you doing? Good to see you. All right. Terry Judd said, gotta run. Nice meeting y'all. Okay, where's that? Where did it come up here? Okay. Good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping by. All right. There you go. Who else do we have in here? Fred Wild. Dave, BNSF N Scale. Come back again, Terry. All right. So, Joshua Riddensdale, how you doing? Finally made it in. It was 60 on Saturday and a foot of snow yesterday. Oh my goodness. It was cold here today. It was like 50 something in the morning. That's cold for here. Okay. John Linton, hi from Tennessee. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Philip Rowe. Good to see you. Possum Bayou, how you doing, Rusty? Okay, so I think I hit everybody. Mac Miney, okay. All right. I think that's everybody now. Okay, so if I haven't said hello, if I haven't said hi, works for me. All right. How you doing? Works for me. Okay, so if you haven't done so already, you know what you need to do here.
Let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands.
Let me see them thumbs. All right, thank you for them likes. Barry Olson said, not yet. Okay, well, what are you waiting for? Smash that like button. May 2020. Okay, yes, I was going to, because I had stuff in the queue here. Okay, because here's what I had in a clue. In a clue, I have no clue what's in the queue. Okay, hello all. Anyone planning on going to the meet and greet in May? That was my first thing here. And then Sparky says, Frank, you will have to keep checking the video. Dave, put the link, since you are a moderator, put the link of that video in the chat, wherever the chat is. If you got the chat over there, put it in there. And wonder if Tom and Debbie are going. That is a good question. We are undecided. Would like to go. We'll probably make that decision around in April sometime, because funds are kind of short. And what we'd like to do is hit Maryland early, go to Timonium, and that's in the end of April. And since all my family is up in Maryland now, my daughter just moved back from Colorado around the first of the year, and she has a closing on her new house in March, I think March 15th, or in the middle of March. So all my kids are going to be back in the Annapolis area. So hopefully we'll get back up in there. So it's still up in the air. And Jim and Chasco could travel together. Think Chasco is looking for a bus full of people. That would be nice for the Florida people. Let me, if Chasco, is Chasco in here? If you're in here, let me know, and maybe we could advertise it here. Okay, so yeah, must just be stepping out of the shower. Okay. Okay, Mr. Pictovid, thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Let's put this up here. And thank you very much. Let's do this. All right. As you can see, I got my Doritos up here, and I think I got a Dorito cam too. So, in case you're wondering, there's the Doritos right there. No more spicy nachos and no more of them nasty Cheeto flavored Doritos. My goodness, those things were nasty. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'll put that towards another bag of Doritos. All right, so Timonium is April 30th and May 1st. So yeah, I miss going to Timonium. It's been a long time. In fact, I moved out of Maryland in 2004, and it was probably in 2003 was the last time I went to one in Timonium. And every time I went back up and visited, I always visited in the wrong part of the year. I mean, the one year that I went, we went to Steamtown, I was up there in April. We went up there earlier because my oldest granddaughter had a birthday party and confirmation. So we were up there at the end of April, but I don't know if Timonium had their thing then. That was in 2019. So hopefully we'll get up there. I'm trying. Okay, so we got some train shows coming up. I got mail call. I got what else? I got a couple of mail calls. I got a thrift store thingy, and some progress stuff. How about Indy Junction in May? What is Indy Junction in May? So tell us about that one, if you would. Yeah, I wish they would, but I kind of doubt it. All right, Pennsylvania, 6200. How you doing? And Anfield Road layout in the loft. Good to see you. All right. T-Star. Hello, T-Star. Let me put this up here. T-Star with the guitar. All right. Okay, so. All right, so let's get down to business right here. Let's talk about some train shows. We got a bunch of them here in Florida, so you got to see this. All right, so there they are. So Bradenton, Florida, February 19th to 20th. That's this coming weekend. We're going to be going to that one there. That's not too far away. That's only about 2 hours away. That's always a good show. We'll probably be there on Saturday around 10-ish. If everything goes right. If we wake up, when we normally wake up for a train show and get on the road, hit Mickey D's for breakfast and head on the back roads. I guess it's Route 60 all the way over to Bradenton. So that's going to be a nice little ride there. So Bradenton, Largo, SMRRC, Suncoast Model Railroad Club. They are having a meet and greet because who is going to be there? They make locomotives. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Let me put this up here. I forgot. Help me out here. Jim Tedesco. Who's going to be there? Scale Trains. There you go. All right. Scale Trains is going to be there. It's February 25th. I got conflicting reports. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I don't know what time, maybe 6 o'clock. But anyway, it's in the evening, on Friday evening. If you're in the area, stop in. You eat Mickey D's for breakfast, you may not live to Bradenton. Well, that's what I thought one time when we were going to Largo. Well, I got sick, but it ended up that I had pneumonia. But it wasn't Mickey D's. Yeah, well, it's the only place to get breakfast on the run real quick here. Okay. No McDonald's. Yeah. All right. So anyway, Largo on the 25th. Now, another one, Dundee, Florida, and that's right up the road. We go to Dundee all the time. And it is on February 24th, 25th, and 26th. And let me see if I can pull this over here and pull this up. Okay, where are we at here? This one? Okay. Ridge live streamers. I just found out about this today. I drive past here all the time when we were going to the thrift store, and I never knew it was there. It's on the back road in Dundee, Florida. We hit a couple of thrift stores up there, but Ridge live steamers on February 24th, 25th, and 26th. I'll put the deal up here in the chat so you could see it. And Jim Tedesco says he'd eat roadkill before Mickey D's. Are you from West Virginia? They have they have a roadkill festival in West Virginia every year. Okay, so that's Dundee. Okay, Kissimmee on February 26th, which is Regal Railways. Okay, yeah, I mentioned this earlier. Jim Chasco wants to rent a bus, and lots of you Florida folks can make the trip. Okay, I'm just waiting for Chasco to show up in here so I could do the module cam thing. But anyway, Kissimmee, then Melbourne on March the 5th. Melbourne is a good show. We'll probably go to that one. Crystal River, Florida is another Regal Railway, but that's way up, probably 45 minutes, half an hour to 45 minutes north of Tampa. That's a little bit too far from us. It's about just as far as the villages, but then you have to go west all the way up against the coast to get there. So, and that's a little one, so I may not go to that one. Probably not. Hey, Craig, stuck in a truck. Good to see you back in here. All right. And D-Land, another D-Land on April 2nd. We'll probably go to that one. And Suncoast Model Railroad, Pinellas Park, Florida, April 9th. And I don't usually put it in here, but Suncoast Center for Fine Scale Modeling every third Saturday, and I think they're doing Sunday this time. Let me pull this up and write this in. Suncoast Center for Fine Scale Modeling. They have it. Their website usually doesn't say a lot about their events, unless, let me see if you go over here. You can see more on their Facebook page and on their emails and events. You see, they don't they don't update their website very much. Okay, let me go over here. Okay, that's all my other emails, so let me pull the other email up. All right. Okay, where's Suncoast Center for Fines? Oh, that's that's the wrong email. Okay. There it is. Oh, look at that, huh? Okay, here we go. Let me get it up here like that. Okay, here's Suncoast Center for Fine Scale Modeling. They got the little thing right there. I'm not a big fan of that, so I don't know what it's called. But this is a new arrival at this time. Get a free chicken walker laser cut kit when you buy your ticket online. See the amazing. Oh, okay. Millennium Falcon and AT Studio scale models this Saturday. And AT. Okay, so I guess these are ATs. Okay. All right. Just purchase your General Mission ticket at this link and you get your free kit at the door. Okay, let's see what that is. Okay. So it doesn't tell, they show a, okay, so that didn't help right there. The link for the tickets, but get a free chicken walker laser cut kit. So what's a chicken walker? I guess, is that a chicken walker? I don't know. So let me know. But anyway, that should be pretty cool. They always have some really good stuff there. And so Saturday and Sunday, February 19th and February 20th, 10 till 3. So it's well worth going there if you're anywhere near Tampa, north of Tampa. It's not too far from there. It's only about maybe 15, 20 minutes north of Tampa. Okay, so people are... Okay, so I missed something. Let me put this in a queue so I don't get any further away. And Dragon Lover put something in there, a date, but oh well. Okay, so John McElroy's Ghost, how you doing? Good to see you in here. And Stephen Rowe, good to see you. And Barry Olson, good to see you. Okay, I didn't see the whole thing, so where is it? February 25th and 26th. How come I can't see this stuff on here? Okay, there it is. Okay, there we go. WNC Model Railroaders Annual Event, Asheville, North Carolina, February 25th and 26th. Okay, so there you go. All right, so, and I had a couple of other ones in the queue up here. I think Frank mentioned one. Fort Pitt Division. Indoor train meet March 26, 2022, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. 2022 Pittsburgh Model Railroad Jamboree, April 23, 2022. All right, York Eastern Division train meet April 20. Frank, you're on a ball. Oh my goodness, thank you, Frank. And here's another one too. Fort Pitt Division train meet October 2nd, 2022. Cashel Shannon. I haven't heard Cashel Shannon in years. I guess ever since I lived in the Pittsburgh area. All right, so October 2nd and Fort Pitt is October 2nd, and Castle Shannon Volunteer Fire Department Train Show October 9th, 2022. Thank you very much, Frank. I really appreciate that. Okay, so that, and Chasco! There you go. How you doing? Sparky says that you are trying to get a bus together for Florida people to go up to, whatchamacallit, Strasburg on May 20 through 22, May 20, 21, and 22 of 2022. So let me know the information on that so I could shout it out in here, so maybe we could get some more people to do it, because I'm sure that there's a lot of people from Florida that would like to go. All right, Bernard C., how you doing, Bernard? It came on Wednesday. I was going to email you, but I forgot. So thank you very much. Okay. Uh-oh. I did that one already. How come this one didn't come up? Okay. Rocky Mountain Train Show, April 2nd and 3rd at the National Western Complex in Denver. Thank you very much, Adam. All right, I now have my Amazon plastic bottles for PVA glue. They are wonderful, Tom, too, for $7.80. All right, okay, so you got them. All right, so where did I see that? Where's the PVA bottles? Do you mean those things right there? Okay, so, all right, so there you go. Thank you very much. All right, so, all right. Ray Bo Bowell, how you doing? Had plumbing issues to fix. Okay, was that internal plumbing or plumbing in the house? or is that too much information? Okay. Okay, Sparky said it. That's and this is too much. No, you're getting old and all. There you go. Okay, so I hope it was plumbing issues in the house. There you go. Let's put it that way. I hope that was plumbing issues. Yeah, I went there too. I couldn't resist. Okay, so anyway, I want to thank everybody, since there's all the train shows in there. I don't know if anybody else. House plumbing. Bad supply line to the toilet. Okay. Okay, just as long as it wasn't a bad discharge line from the toilet. Okay. All right. That would be a mess. Hopefully all's clear. There you go. All right. Could be plumbing issues in the backyard. Don't know which is worse. Yeah, when we first moved in here, with the first week we were in here, the toilet backed up, the shower backed up, and we had to have the backyard dug up because I don't know if it was the last owner or the owner before that. They had somebody put in they cut the cast iron about 5 foot out from the house. And going out to the septic, they put in a rubber hose. You know, you ever see those rubber hoses, big rubber hoses that they bury alongside the road for the drain lines? Well, something similar to that, but, 4-inch. And it was all rotted out, squished. Nothing would go through it. So we had to have like a 10-foot of that replaced. And I don't know why they just replaced 10 foot of it. Because at the other end of it, there was PVC. So why, did they go from cast iron, replace a piece in there with rubber and hook up to PVC? Why didn't they just, keep the whole thing PVC? So anyway, that's my plumbing issues. Yeah. That's why I said it. Thanks, Frank. Thanks for reminding me. I really appreciate it. I remember that Tom had to cut trees. Oh, that radiator hose. Yeah, that was another thing. That was sprinkler line. I was digging up the overgrown trees that they had a jungle in the backyard, and I'm going to get sidetracked here. Okay, so I got 1 year coming up on the train room. And I thought it was in February that I started working in the garage here. But actually going back and looking at all the videos and the pictures that I took, it was actually in March. So I got some time to work on that. But while I was looking at it, it just reminded me of the jungle that we had in the backyard and all the crap that I had to dig out. And I had to dig out these big old ugly pine looking things right in the corner of the house by the back porch, because it was just overgrown. There was like 3 of them there. You couldn't see out the back porch. And when I dug it up, the roots were around the sprinkler line. And I guess when they planted it, they dug into the sprinkler line, so they put, a hose clamp, stainless steel hose clamp on there to fix it. And so the roots grew around that. And so when I dug that up, I just tore the whole thing up. So that's my story about all that stuff. Okay. Everyone is welcome to join us at Strasburg YouTube meet and greet. Just watch this video after the live stream. Okay, and there it is. There is the link. You can't do nothing with it, over here, but, it's in the chat. So, okay, thank you, Dave. I'm going to have to look at it over here. I'm going to, boom, and it puts it right there. Oops, something went wrong. Oh, my goodness. Would you look at that? It wouldn't let me go there. Oh, my goodness, and it screwed up my chat, too. All right, let me pop this out again and do this over again. Thanks, Dave, but that, for some reason, the link isn't working. It says, oops, something went wrong. And I don't have that screen to put up there because it puts it over. Let me try this again and see if it comes over here. So there we go. That's what happened, Dave. It says, oops, something went wrong. So I don't know what happened there. It works fine for me. Okay, so must be because I'm in the I'm live streaming right now. It won't let me do that. So anyway, I'll have to look at it. I'll have to copy it, and let me see if I can do it this way here. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll pin the message. Okay, I'll put that up there. Okay, so there you go. Sparky. All right, there you go. It's pinned up in the chat. Okay, that's a way to do it. Hey, Gerald Stewart, works for me. Okay. Okay, I guess. We need that graphic for Heath stream. No, Heath is overkill on everything he does. Oh, yeah, blame Comcast. Yes, I am going to blame Comcast. I always blame Comcast for all that stuff. Okay. Hello, everyone. All right. John Train, BFGR. Good to see you here. All right, so. Okay, so I was going to say this. Thank you for people. Let me get this other screen up here. All right, so you don't have to look at all that stuff over there. I guess, yeah, Do I want Comcast to call me again? Oh, please no. No, that Indian Canadian Indian accent really gets me. Okay, rant is coming up pretty soon, but before we get to the rant, I got to do this right here. Boom. Don't forget to show your support and smash that join button. Support this channel by becoming a member and see your name in the credits. And also your name will stand out in the chat. Thank you. Thank you very much for supporting this channel through Super Chats, through PayPal, through Patreon, and through memberships. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody for subscribing to this channel. I'm really not pushing subscribers, but they're coming along at a pretty good pace lately. So thank you very much for subscribing. Am I the only long-time member without a wrench? Oh, man, there's wrenches in here that aren't members, Frank. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay, now do another chat in there, Frank, and see what happens. Okay, say, look who showed up. Okay, my goodness. Hello, model citizens. Can you start over? Did I miss the rant? Where did you get the train with the heart? I made it. It's actually two different PNG deals, photos that I put together. So, okay. So, what do you think about that, Frank? Okay. Are you satisfied now? All right. Hello, Kyle Stevens. Good to see you in here. And Ray Ron. How you doing? I subscribed just before Tom's hurricane at the whole old house. Oh, thank you, man. That was, what, 3 years ago? 3 years ago. I remember that date. September 10th. Can't remember the year, but it was September 10th. We had a good time. The night before, we was out in the middle of the night screwing around, and during the eye of the storm, everybody came out and was running around everywhere. Okay, so Bill Voits, how you doing? There you go. Good to see you in here. All right. You're welcome, Frank. Oh, it moved on me. Okay, here we go. All right. Randall Ellison, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in here. Okay. Good to see you. All right. Hot Rod Rodney. Glad you can make it in here again. Okay. It went so long, I'm not sure if I'm blue or any channels anymore. Okay. Well, since I took you off of there, you were on there. You were blue on here before, but I took you off of there because you didn't show up for a long time. So anyway, let's do this, Hot Rod. If the chat would stop moving. I hope I got the right one here. Okay, there you go. All right, so who else stopped in here? Robert Darby. Good to see you. And Dave Piper. How you doing? All right. Oops. Okay, how come it not sent? There you go. Okay, so. Okay, I think I got all the late people in here. Okay, so where were we? We were I just said thank you to everybody there. Heath, I think I explained that some time ago. Okay. Why is part of your garage door green and part of it white? Why isn't all the same color? Do you drink coffee? Is that two different questions? Is that two, or is that related, or is that unrelated? Okay, the green part, I sprayed it, and that's as far as it got with what I had in the can. Okay, now you can see over there too. And it went down just a little bit because I got some pink foam right there. But anyway, I got the pink foam. Ask about the pink foam too. Why do I have pink foam up against the garage door? Huh? Why is there pink foam up against the garage door? Heath, ask that. You only got about 3 more questions left, so you could ask that too. Dennis Adams. Okay. I'm still here just listening at work, so I can't say much. And works for me. Welcome to Superintendent. Thank you very much. And I wish I could put that up in here, but you could see it over there. Thank you very much for joining and being the superintendent. Now, where's this? Okay. Okay, why is there pink foam against the garage door? Why isn't it blue? Okay, so, that one, I wanted to get this one up here. Make sure you ding Heath for each individual question. Don't let him piggyback them and save his quota. Yeah, I know, we're counting 2 on that one there. Okay, first of all, I ran out in there, and when I went to get the second can, Debbie was screaming in the house because this was in the summertime when I put that up there. And I had the door closed. I had that one partially open. I had this door open over here. I had the big fan on, blowing out. And I thought that would get all the spray out of there. But apparently, the air conditioner over there sucked some of the fumes in there and the smell in there, and it got all through the house. So I said, that's enough of that. I'll wait till the wintertime. So it's wintertime now. I'll make sure, even the heat doesn't come on, and I'll open the door and do the rest of the door up there. Okay, now the other one was about coffee. Yeah, I drink coffee occasionally. All right. Why is there pink foam there? Well, when I run trains, I had an issue right over here that I fixed. Okay, there was just the track was just a little bit out of gauge, and the steam locomotive going around in that corner would derail about right here, and I was afraid that by the time it got over here, it would fall on the ground. Because I fixed that, so that was just to keep it right there, just in case, because it hasn't derailed. I've run the locomotive probably about 15 hours going around, and it hasn't derailed once since I did that. Do we have a module cam tonight? Yes, we do. Okay. Charles Greason. How you doing? Oh man, this just jumps everywhere. Okay. How you doing, Charles Greason? Glad you can make it in here. Do you run trains or do you drive trains? Have you ever run a marathon? Have you ever driven the Baja 600? That is 3 right there. Okay, that's your quota for today. Okay, Sparky, if he asks another question, time him out. He's had enough. Do you run trains or drive trains? I do both. I run them and drive them. There you go. Have you ever run a marathon? No. Have you ever driven the Baja 600? No. Okay, so there you go. Okay, where is the best place to order microengineering code 55 rail stock? Okay. And I got another one up there that I have to answer in a little bit. Okay, so microengineering. Does Yankee Dabbler carry microengineering? I don't know. I usually get all my stuff from Yankee Dabbler. They have a store. They have a store up here in Florida. They used to be at all the train shows, but I haven't seen them at the train shows in the past year, or ever since the showstopper after that. Dave, BNSF N-Scale says factory direct. Okay. All right, so Frank Nay here. Evening. How you doing? Good to see you here. All right. Derek Alexander, blame Heath. Yes, we have to blame Heath. Okay. Paul Fix. Okay. This is my first time here. Does anything actually happen? No. We just, what do you expect to happen? We just talk. We just chat. We just say whatever's on our mind. If you have any questions, you could ask questions. If we don't know what they are, we might get somebody from, in the chat to help you. But we don't do anything here. We just waste time. Are the old Tyco steam engine kits any good? Looking at one to buy. Tyco steam engine kits. I didn't know they had steam engine kits. I thought all the Tyco was ready to made. So I can't answer that one right there. So, but I have some old Tyco steam engines. They weren't kits, but they worked pretty good. But they're old, and the technology has improved since Tyco made all them old stuff. So I don't know if you want to get Tyco steam engine kits. I don't know. Has anybody ever heard of the Tyco steam engine kits? I haven't seen any kits. So, can anybody answer that. Train Addict 465. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Southern Yankees train just here for the bantering. Okay. Just as long as you haven't come here for the flogging. Okay. All right. Okay, it moved on me again. Okay. And it moved again when I clicked on it. All right, so here we go. I got a question. Why does gravity suck so bad lately? I don't know. I guess the older you get, the more gravity works harder on your body. Jeff Sykes says, yes, they made kits. I still have about 15 to build. Oh, my goodness. Let us know about them, Jeff. Are they any good? Okay. Dave Z to G, how you doing? Did your Valentine give you a second bag of Doritos today? No, she didn't give me a bag of Doritos. Cole Medico, do you have any diesel engines? Yes, I do. I have a lot of diesel engines. I got SW2. I got F2 or whatever. I got GP7, GP9, and that's about it for diesels. Mostly everything I have is I got more steam than I have diesel. But yes, I do have diesel. I do the transition era, so I got some of the early stuff. Okay, so I saw Doritos in the store. Thought, yeah, it went up $1. Yeah, the last time. Let me see. If we, oh, that's the wrong. Oh, Chaska, I forgot. That's the module cam. That's the wrong one. Here, right here, Doritos. Okay, you can't see it in there, but someplace there's a price on it. But it used to be suggested manufacturer retail price of $4.79. Now it's up to $5.79. So yes, they have gone up. Okay, so nothing wrong with Tyco. Okay, so so did he ever answer about yes, okay, here we are. Yes, they were made, Mantua for Tyco. They have good motors and can be DCC converted. Okay, thank you very much, Jeff. I really appreciated it. Well, you know, you have lots of steam, Tom, because the pressure builds till you have to let off the rant. There you go. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, it moved again. All right. My goodness. Anyone have luck with DYI converter from Lifelike to Easy Track without the commercial one you can buy? They scare as Tom's head on his head. They're scared as Tom's head. You mean hair on my head? Okay. Anyone have luck with DYI converter from Lifelike to Easy Track? Oh, I haven't used it, so I couldn't answer that, but somebody in the chat might be able to answer that. How a bag of dark chocolate M&Ms. I like the peanut M&Ms. I used to get the party size. Before I had party size Doritos, I had party size M&Ms, peanut M&Ms. But dark chocolate, is that any different than the regular chocolate that they use? Anybody can answer the DIY converter from Lifelike? Huh? Okay, so are the details on the loco? How are the detail? I'm guessing not much detail, but probably runs good. Okay. I've made my Kato to Easy Track with a Dremel cutoff tool. There you go. That's a good idea. Tyco really depends on when it was made. The stuff they made towards the end was pretty cheaply made. All the old Tyco stuff that I had was really cheap. Train Addict says they made nice slot cars. There you go. York peppermint patties. Oh my goodness. Coconut M&Ms. They make coconut M&Ms. Oh, okay. All right, there you go. Russ Gunn, are Bachmann locos more reliable than they used to be back in the 70s? How hard to convert to DCC? They're not very hard. I bought one. Actually, I bought one at Timonium Fairgrounds, so that must have been around in 2003. My 3-truck Shay was DCC ready, and all I had to do was unplug the jumper that was in there and plug the DCC module in there, and it was ready to go. Wasn't sound, but it was a Bachmann Spectrum. Yeah, Heath says I like Bachmann Spectrum, but that's what it was. It was a Bachmann Spectrum. But mostly all my locomotives, and I just bought my steam locomotive. One of them was a Bachmann Spectrum, and I just popped the decoder in there. Took 5 minutes. Took the I think the hardest part was getting the top of the tender off. Okay. We're still talking about dark chocolate. Okay. I like the white chocolate. Oh man, that is good. Oh, it jumped on me again. Okay. Yeah. I like the series Tyco made with a train and US1 trekking slot car set grade crossing and operating accessories made for a fun time. Yes, I remember those. Long time ago. Hey, everybody, Heath will be right back. Just so you know. All right, there you go. Dwight Curley, okay. All right. Where is that? Okay, so Tom's chat is brought to you by our Doranos and Doritos and M&Ms, and by Blame Heath for all your problems. There you go. All right. There you go, Rodney. That's the way to do it. Okay. Okay. How long will you be gone? Where are you going? Will we get advance notice before you return? Are you going to walk the dog? Inquiring minds want to know. Or had the girlfriend called? Do you have to go to the bathroom? Is that what it is? Okay. Craig Ruggieri. All right. Must have had a plumbing issue. There you go. I think he was in the same boat as Raybo Bell. He had a plumbing issue too. John Knoffel. How you doing? Good to see you in here. Dwight Curley, he's under the weather and moving slow. Sorry to hear about that. Hope you're feeling well. Bachman has come a long way from old days. Oh, check out their new online tutorials. All right. Gerald Stewart, 1 or 2? That's a good question. All right. Lots of structure kits and some engines and freight and passenger car kits on eBay. Yeah, I got a lot of old Tyco building kits and stuff like that. Yeah. Ross Gunn, do you have a link to those Bachman tutorials? It should be right on Bachman website. Let me see. Newsletter, contact, getting started. Okay. Parts and service, ask Bachman form, online store, catalog and brochures. Okay, well, let me see. Let's get this up here. Okay. Maybe this is what he's talking about right here. Let me go back. Getting started, track plans, building your layout, easy command, digital command control, running your railroad, train history, Thomas and Friends. Let me put this link up here. I don't know if this is what it is, but Bernard can't put links up in there. But this is on, this will get you to the Bachman website. Frequently asked questions. Oh boy, there's a lot of questions up here. But anyway, you could get there. You could get there from that link. Okay. So I hope that helps. Okay. Return of Heath in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Derek Alexander. Okay. How come there is no train running? Okay, so I haven't cleaned the track off since I ballasted. I ballasted from way or about right there to about, where is it? Right here. And I haven't cleaned all the track off yet, so that's why the trains aren't running. Okay. You can't get there from here. There, I know you can't. Dave BNSF gone crazy. There you go. Okay. Is Heath back already? Okay. Is he still on break right now? or are you just getting all these ready for when he gets back? How's the elevator business? It has a lot of ups and downs. There you go. That's a lot of ballasting. I got a lot more to go. Don't remind me. Okay, so let's do this. The module cam. Okay, Chasco, I hope you're still in there. Okay, there is the module cam right there. And you can see a little bit of the, here it is. You can see a little bit of the stuff that I ballasted right here. And going up that away right there. And coming back that way. And I actually, this is a little transition right there that I use the them things up there from Woodland Scenics. I use the just a little short piece of it right there, and then put some plaster cloth over top of it to get it down to where there is no, right here, there's no roadbed right there. He has to get ready for TNT tomorrow, where things go boom. There you go. Must have been number 2. Yeah, it could. I think so. It must. I think it is number 2. Yeah, there you go. All right. Thank you, Dave, for putting that up there. Thank you for being a moderator. Okay. So that was the module cam, and let's put the other. Let me see. Is this one? Let me see. Let's do the train cam right there. And this one's got the echo. Okay, so since there is no trains running tonight. No, not at all. No trains running tonight. Okay, so all right. So let me do this. Let me see if I can get this one up here. Okay, that one is the one at the workbench, and I'm going to turn the microphone off here and go over to the workbench. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. No, Heath? Was I gone long enough that I could start asking questions again? No, but I think Mr. Pictovid has a few questions for you, so you better get ready. Here you go. All right. I'll let Mr. Pictovid ask the questions for Heath, and I'm going over onto the other camera. Hi, Stephanie Paul. Good to see you here. All right. Let me turn this microphone off so we don't get an echo. All right, here we go. I hope the volume on this one is loud enough. Okay, yeah, I could hear it over there. So, yeah, it is. So, I'm working on some stuff over here. And I had some lighting that I did about a week ago, and I'm still working on that. Little by little, I'm putting lights in these buildings here. And most of the buildings, 1, 2, 3 of the little deals right here, I have the lights for, and this is the last one right here. And I cut some more off of the base to fit for up here. So that's one of the things I was working on. Another thing that I'm working on is now I haven't done anything with DCC++EX in a long time, but this is what I had for DCC++EX a year and a half ago when they first came out, where you could use the Wi-Fi. So I got a couple of these Wi-Fi boards, and then since then they have several more boards that are compatible with it. But I'm going back. I'm going to upload the latest version on here so I could start using that. Okay, I did some stuff on the control panel, and since I can't show it to you because it's right there, but I could show you one of the things about my hall. Not the where's this wire coming from? Okay, that's that wire right there. Okay, so anyway, can you see it right here? Okay. Last week, we went to Habitat for Humanity, and I seen this there. $45. It's almost brand new. I mean, it looks like it has hardly ever been. If it's been used, I don't. It maybe only been used once or twice. You could pop the top on there and usually tell by the belt how much it's worn. And that belt is not worn. There's no little shavings of belt up on the top or anything like that. I mean, it works really good. There's no play in it, because this is where when you buy something, you got to look at this if there's play in there. That still works good. The table comes up and down. The only thing I got when I sold my house in Maryland in 2004, I had one just like that, and I had a little deal where I could hold the work in it, a little vise that I could clamp down on here. So I'm going to have to get me another one. But anyway, that's one of the things that I got last week, $45. So that was pretty good. I like that. And so I can start drilling. Yeah, because I started marking out all the little things for my control panel right here. Let me see. Okay. Maybe you can see it that way. Okay. Get the dust off of there. All right. There you can see the little tick marks. Now I gotta put all the little tick marks on there for the LEDs, and I'll be ready to drill all my holes on there. Okay, so there you go. And in my haste of when I was doing my lights, you could see that a few of them I put the connectors on backwards, so it doesn't really make a difference, but this is the way it should be, and I put this one on backwards, so no big deal, but I did a couple like that. So anyway, let me get back over there. All right, let me turn this microphone back on. And that was one of the things that I got. And here's another thing that I got. I got some more push buttons for my turnouts. And, I use the DF Robot push buttons. But I got these right here. And these I'll have to add a resistor to it so I could, put the make them work in Arduino. Okay, so John Nuffle said, "How's Deb? She's doing good. Thanks for asking." Derek Alexander, Tom, that drill press was a great steal. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. Sparky says, check out the link at the top of the chat for the YouTube meet and greet. That's for sure. And if you want to see, these are pretty cool. It's a momentary. So it's on-off, but momentary on. So if you want to see where they at, right here, right there on my Amazon page under Arduino projects, right there. Yeah, right there. Okay, I'm pointing to them on a screen, but my finger doesn't show up on the screen. Darn it. Okay. All right. So Tom has lots of voices, but not that holds parts. There you go. All right. So anyway, that was that. That was that. I said, that was thrift store and mail call. Oh yeah, Bernard C. Okay. All right, Bernard. Like I said, it came on Wednesday, and I feel like a kid again because it's right here. I got this from Bernard. Okay. With a nice little note and a monetary gift also. But anyway, I feel like a kid again because, in Christmas when you're bad, you get coal. So Bernard sent me a bunch of coal from, let me see what he said. Is it Wyoming? At his grandfather's farm. So thank you very much, Bernard. Okay, so what did he say here? It says, sorry, it's taking me a while to get this out to you. This coal is some of my grandpa's had from the WP, like most employees. Back in the day, pre-World War II. So that is some old coal, pre-World War II. They burned coal in their houses too. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, we burned coal in our house too. We had a coal cellar underneath the kitchen. It was always scattered around the train yard. Okay. I'm not going to read the rest of it, but, he goes on to say, thank you very much, Bernard. He said, I was probably the first person that he subscribed to. Okay. Thank you for sticking around for a long time, Bernard. I really appreciate it, and thank you very much for the coal. I'll cherish it. I'll have to find a little container to put it in. That is some old coal. That's from pre-World War II. Just like all the other. I guess if you dig up some fresh coal, it's old too. But this was dug out a long time ago, so that makes it extra special. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so now. Is it time for a rant? Huh? Is it time for a rant? Oh, thank you. We got 66 likes and 66 viewers. Okay, so I think it is time for a rant. Did somebody say rant? Okay, so it's rant time. Okay, I got a couple of rants. When I lived in Naples, you got all these snowbirds coming down, and they cannot drive. I don't know why they have licenses. It was really bad in Naples. It's not that bad here in Sebring. It is bad, but not as bad as what it was in Naples. But what really ticks me off, you're sitting here at a traffic light at a left-hand turn, and you're behind somebody that has a New Jersey or New York or Massachusetts or Illinois or Ohio or Wisconsin or even Sparky, a Canada license plate from Ontario, and they're sitting at a red light waiting for the left-hand arrow, and when the arrow finally comes on, they pull out their 5 miles an hour and make the left-hand turn out into 3 lanes of traffic. Like, oh my goodness, is somebody coming down the road? Am I going too fast? Oh, 5 friggin' miles an hour coming off of a traffic light, making a left-hand turn. And the same thing, making a right-hand turn. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Heath may not, Heath doesn't drive, so Heath wouldn't know. Okay. But anyway, holy moly, come on, people. What are you waiting for going around the curve? Get out there and pull out into traffic. Nobody's coming. The oncoming traffic has a red light. Okay, you look, and then boom, get out there. You don't have to go 5 miles an hour. They are taking a break when they visit here. They don't drive like that up north. No, up north they go. When I lived in Naples, you'd see these little Q-tips. You only see the white hair over top of the side, and that'd be in the right-hand lane. Okay, and just like here in Sebring, you got a 6-lane road, three lanes in each direction. Same way in Naples. They'd be in the right lane, and they go whoosh, all the way over, cross 3 or 2 more lanes of traffic to get into the left-hand turn lane. No turn signals or nothing. Wait at the last minute. Frog heads. Yeah. Q-tips. There you go. Q-tips. There you go. You wished you were glad when they go south. Oh, yeah. That's because so many people will run the red lights in Illinois. There. All right, Bernard. Okay, you're very welcome, Tom. I'm interviewing an engineer that ran the last steamer through Elko, Nevada, number 35, Southern Pacific to Reno, then over Donner Summit. Good old memories. There you go. All right. It's good to talk to them old people. Yeah. All right. Derek Alexander. Florida has the worst drivers in the U.S. The women look like blue hair and hands, and the men are just a hat in the driver's seat. Those are all the snowbirds coming from up north. Okay, does anybody know of any train shows near the Idaho, Washington, LC Valley area? Idaho train shows. So let's pull this up. Let me see if I can pull anything up. Okay, let me get this over here. All right, Great Train Show, February 5th and 6th. Uh-oh, that's already over. Okay, never mind. Okay, I didn't Google, I duck-duck-goed it. All right, trainshow.com, that Boise 222. Okay, I'm not sure where. That's another. Okay, that's the same one. 5th and 6th. All right. Thunder Mountain Lines. That's a train ride, but that's not a train show. All aboard, visit a train show near you. Great train show. There's one website on there that it lists every state, but when you click on the states, it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, here we go. Boise. Oh, that's not a train show. Why is that up there? Why do I always get the thing on cars, huh? Train learning network. Okay. I don't want to learn about trains. Okay. Let me put this in a queue. Somebody got a question up there. That's Lewiston, Clarkson Valley. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. Okay, so just Google it. Okay. Where is this? Expo Idaho this weekend shows off. And what's the date on that? I didn't see a date on there. Just says this weekend, but I don't know. Okay, February 5th. Okay, that's probably the same thing. Okay, so does anybody have a... I got nothing. Fourth through the 6th. That's already gone. Okay. Pittsburgh drivers can handle snow. That's for sure. I grew up in the snow. I learned how to drive in the snow. We used to go out in the parking lots of the malls and practice. Bernard says there is a show in Ogden, Utah next month. Thank you, Bernard. Okay. Train show Denver. Bernard. Got to get their railroad history documented. That's for sure. All right. Okay, March. Okay, there you go. 562 miles from Ogden. That's a long way from Ogden. Somebody wake up Frank. He's falling asleep. Poke him in the side. Okay, so I had something for in the queue. All right, so Tom, I have a question for you. If I use Kato Unitrack in N scale with a sub-road bed of extruded foam, does the hollow out section underneath the track act as a drum or create more noise? Oh my goodness. It depends on how much you squish it down. I'm not sure. I don't use the Unitrack. I don't use Bachmann, and I never put it over top of the foam. But the only way to find out is put some on there and try it out. I know. Okay. Dave Piper, we doing donuts in the parking lot. I know what I did here. Right here, I put the cork road bed right up on top of the foam, but I didn't put any plywood underneath it. The rest of it, I put plywood underneath it. When the train runs over top of this without the plywood, it's louder. So I'm not sure if it would if it make it louder or not. It probably wouldn't, but the only way to find out is just try it. Good night, folks. Oh, Frank has fallen asleep. He's going to bed. Okay, thank you for stopping by. All right, so I got one more rant. We got a little off track on that rant, but I got one more rant. McAfee firewall. I got McAfee protection. I've had McAfee for ever since I've had computers. Never had any issues trying to get on websites. But it just updated a couple of weeks ago. And I want to show you something here. Okay, this is not that, but I come over to, now this is DCC++ EX. Your internet access is blocked. Firewall or antivirus software may have blocked the connection. If I turn off my firewall, I can get on it. So it's McAfee that's doing it. It won't let me get on to DCC++ EX. Here's the wiki. Let's see if it'll let me get on the wiki. See, it lets me get on the wiki, but on the main, it won't let me do it. Now, there is a GitHub one, too. Let me see if it lets me on the GitHub. I can get on the GitHub, but I cannot get on the main DCC++ EX. I have to disable the firewall to get on it. Now, let me disable the firewall here in 1 second. You give me a second here. Firewall. Okay, let me put this over here. Antivirus, secure apps, browser security. Okay. So where was the firewall thingy? Okay. Web boost, browser security. Is this the firewall? Okay, firewall. Okay. Let me turn that off and see if that would come up. Now I have to do it with the firewall. Okay. So what happened to the firewall? They used to have the firewall right up there. Antivirus, secure apps, my subscription, tracker remover, browser security. How come it's still on? You know, I had to just discontinue this thing here. It used to be you could just click on the thing and turn it off. They just make it harder and harder to I don't want a Windows update. Settings. Okay, I got over here. General settings. Okay. I know it's not in access protection. Protect your most critical files. General settings. Now, I just turned it off the other day so I can get onto it, and now I can't turn it off. So that just sucks. I'm going to have to, that's going to be a rant. Okay, this is a rant right now, but if I can't get on there, that's going to piss me off. Okay, so anyway, let me get out of that. All right, but that's my rant on McAfee. They suck. When they started charging for it 15 some years ago. My goodness. Okay. I miss the train shows I used to go to. I love buying junk from the train tables and making it work. Yeah, I like that. Do it again. No, there is no. They make it more difficult. You can't go in there and turn things on and off anymore. Okay, so I don't know if we'd be wrong to start YouTube channel on SCL Seaboard Coastline. I've been working freelance SCL track plan to share with the track plan YouTube. You could go for it. Do your channel. Thomas says you have a Windows update. Do it now. Hell no. I have Windows updates disabled on here, on this computer. So I'm very selective on what I update on Windows. Hey, my goodness. I'm glad you made it in here finally, Rick. Good to see you. Yeah, Heath asked his quota of questions. I cut him off. I threatened Sparky would time him out if he asked any more questions. So, yeah, we've been on here for a while. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Don't trust Kaspersky, created by Russia. Yeah, so, Rick, I got a question for you. Does these virus protection and firewalls help out at all, or is it just a waste of money? Let me know. Oh my goodness, you purchased a new 10 by 20 foot building just for that. Good to hear. All right. That's going to be one hell of a layout. Tom's running Windows 95. No, I got Windows 3.01. In fact, next week, I'll bring out my mouse pad. I think I have 2 mouse pads, and one of them has tips for Windows 3.01 printed on it. And the other one is Genius Mouse. It is the first mouse pad that they ever used was cutting boards. And that's what it is. It says Genius Mouse on it, but they still left the squares on there with the ruler and everything for the dimensions. Derek Alexander, SCL 1970, a Seaboard Coastline was the first loco I bought in a hobby store. Didn't model that area, but loved the colors black and white and yellow. Give me SCL 1970. Check out my email. It's been in here. In fact, it was not too long ago. And it shows up in the chat. Give me an email, and I'll give you a hand getting your YouTube channel started. They do. We use Falcon CrowdStrike at work. It's good at stopping attacks, but not preventing it. Saved our butts a few times, but left us with work. Okay, so, just for at home and for what I do, is it worth it? Because I got it. Actually, I got it for four computers. I got a three PC subscription, and I got an extra one for the fourth computer. So is it really worth it? Does anyone use AnyRail 6 for track planning? What's your opinion of this software? I've used it. Just like any other software, you have to get used to it. He says he recommends it, so take that with a grain of salt. He asks too many questions. Yeah, they got a lot of. It's very, very good. You just have to get used to it, just like any piece of software. It doesn't work on MacBook Pro. Oh my goodness. I use Rail Modeler Pro for Mac. Okay. That's good to hear. I like Third Planet, or if you just want to mess around, you could use the train simulators and do your track plan from that too. I've seen people do it that way too, and then you can run trains on it and have fun with it. There you go. Okay, so I'll worry about DCC++ later on. Okay. Oh my goodness, my fingers aren't hitting the right keys here. Certainly is worth it. Just need to get one that you can control. Avast is nice. Simply Semantic is good, but most are subscription based these days. Yeah, I had Semantic a long time ago, and then for some reason. Semantic used to be Norton, wasn't it? Norton Semantic. And then ended up going to McAfee. But most of them are subscription based now. But you used to be able to control what you could use, but now they just make it automatic, like you're a dummy, and they're thinking for you. They've gone woke like everything else. Okay, so my Mac has lasted a lot longer than any PC I've ever had to use. I just threw away my 8088, my Turbo 8 megahertz, which is an 8088 that had 5 1/4 floppy drives. I ended up replacing the B drive with not a 1.4, but a 720. It was before they used both sides of the 3.5. It had a 720 B drive in it. And it worked, and I just threw it away. I just pitched it whenever I moved this last time. I miss XP. Yeah, I had XP on on several computers. I missed that one. That was a good one. I really liked that one. I miss the old Microsoft Office products too. I had the all the old Microsoft Office products, the developer editions, because I used to work on it extensively. There you go. There, that's for sure. Okay. I started writing on here, and here we go. Here it comes. Trains, portal, steam powered. Train simulator. That was... who makes Train Simulator? I get emails from him all the time, but I'm coming up with different crap here. I'm coming up with Steam. Okay. Coming up with this thing right here. But that's not what I'm looking for. But that looks pretty nice. Well, since I got this up here, let me put that up here, just in case you're interested. If you want to see a good train simulator and somebody is good at it, go to Approach Medium. I've been subscribed to him for almost 5 years now. In fact, I did a shout out for him a long time ago. He does videos on train simulation. Approach Medium. Okay. Let me see if I could find him. Where's my subscriptions? There we go. Oh my goodness, it's 9:48 already. Oh. APSAN. Approach Medium. There we go. Okay, there's his site right there. He does a lot of tutorials on train simulation for trains. TRAINZ. Let me pull that one up. TRAINZ. That's the one I was looking for. eBay. Here we go. Trains.com. No, that's not it. Trains, that's not. Trains portal. There we go. Is that it? Trains. Yeah, there we go. All right, this train simulator right here. There we go. All right, so, and there's Approach Medium. That's his website there. Let me put his up there. His good stuff. He's got a lot of good stuff up on there. And I think he does live streams now, too. Yeah. Yeah, he does live streams. Almost 4 hours live streams. Okay, so, all right, so there you go. Okay, so, good night, Ken Amos Jr. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so, anyway, it's about 9:50. We're coming up on 2 hours. I did my rant. Yeah. Okay. So I did my rant. Okay. Never leave the station. Can't figure out if Heath is blowing steam or smoke. I think he's blowing smoke. Okay. Bonsai. Yeah, there you go. Does he have any unboxing? No, he actually has good information on there. He doesn't spend 4 hours unboxing. In fact, is really, really good on building simulations. I've been watching him for almost 5 years now. So, how many? He's got 7.8 thousand subscribers. He should have a lot more than that. I'll tell you, he should have a lot more. Because he's really, 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 really good at what he does. Okay. And if you watch the last Model Railroaders, the live, they had the train planner on there. He does a lot of good work. Check out his site. I'm not quite sure what his name is. Let me see if it's under train planner or his actual name. It's probably under his actual name, but let me see if I have it up here. I complained to YouTube about going and looking through PQRS, all your subscribers, so you could index them, so you could just say go to T and bring it all the way down instead of scrolling all the way down to T. Okay. There's the trackside modeler. That's not him. Okay. Brick Love, the terrain tutor. Okay. Trackside scenery. Train room Gary. Okay. TSG Multimedia. So I guess I don't have them in there. I don't see track planner on there. So he must have it underneath. The track planner home. There you go. There he is. Okay. Here he goes. The track planner. All right. That's his website. I'll put that up there. I don't use Chrome. In fact, I'm getting away from Chrome. I'm going going over to Brave. Okay, the track planner. Okay. Pocket tube. Is that anything like pocket pool? Okay. Yeah, I'm going over to Brave. I'm fed up with Chrome. When I do my searches, I use DuckDuckGo because Chrome only they push back stuff that isn't Google related. So if you're looking for something that's not on Google or not on YouTube, say like you're looking for something on Rumble, they'll bury it like 10 pages behind. So that's why I started using DuckDuckGo some time ago. So there you go. All right. Yeah, Brave. Yeah, I installed it. Do I have it on this one here? I think I installed it on my laptop and on my other computer. I don't have it on this computer here. So it's going to be coming up on this computer here. Yeah. Netscape. Do they still make Netscape Navigator? Oh my goodness. Isn't that about 20 years old? Ah, my goodness. What did you put a chat and a link for anyway? Huh? I didn't see it. Okay, there you go. I see it. All right. I was looking for his webpage, and I thought he had a webpage, or not his webpage, but his YouTube channel. But I guess he doesn't have a YouTube channel. So anyway, Mozilla bought them. Well, let me see. Brave is made by the same guy that made Firefox. And he got bought out in Firefox, and they changed it all around. So he produced Brave. No, it's not Chromium based. It's completely different from it. It's based on Firefox. And Edge, Edge is crap. That's a Microsoft thing. Anything that has a Microsoft name on it is Edge. Skype used to be good until Microsoft bought it out, and then it just went all to hell. But yeah, Firefox was good, and I guess somebody bought it out, and so the developer that made Firefox, he went and made his own, and he called it Brave. So it's just like Firefox, but it's under a new name. Okay. Didn't know Opera was. Didn't now Opera was. Okay. Safari is terrible. Oh my goodness. I know someone still uses AOL. Yeah, I still see AOL emails coming up. I still see Hotmail emails coming up too. Tom uses Netscape Navigator. Well, I'll tell you what, probably in the early days I did use it. I don't think it's based on a Chromium web browser because the developer for Brave developed Firefox, so it was completely. Maybe I take that back. Maybe it is based on Chromium, but it doesn't have all the stuff that Google pushes. Because the biggest thing about Chrome is Google pushes it. I thought Skype was the backbone of the video conferencing part of Teams. Skype was really good. I was first introduced to Skype around 2004. It was just in its infancy, and I was able to talk with people all over the world. And I had a big directory, and then when Microsoft took it over, everything just fell apart. I mean, they ended up deleting everything that I had. I used to build web pages with Microsoft Front Page. That was a part of the Microsoft Office Developer Edition. And in fact, my first web page is back in 1980. This is 89. I built my first web page. It was with Front Page. Okay, right. Also check the steam-powered radio. He did tutorials of NRL 6. Okay, thanks for letting me know. That is what Microsoft needed to launch Teams. Once they got the code, they no longer needed the app. There you go. I use Dreamweaver. I never heard of that one. Lotus 123. I used that. In fact, I may still, no, I got rid of it. I used to have the books, it came in a little box with the manuals and the 5 1/4 floppy drives. I had that back then. I used to have every spreadsheet. I used to have every database. I had 1, 2, 3. I had Quattro Pro. I had CA Realizer. I had DBase, Visual DBase. Then I went into Access and then Visual Access. All that stuff. Dreamweaver was good. Yeah, there you go. Been years since I used Lotus. Yeah, yeah, it's been years since I used Lotus too. I on that old computer that I just talked about, I had Lotus on there. I just tossed a box of new 5 1/4 floppy disk the other day. Yeah, whenever I was saving all that stuff, I had that old computer. I had all my old all my old stuff. I even had zip drives and everything else. And I even had the old 5 1/4 drive that I pulled out of it, and I pitched it whenever I moved. It was just, I've been carrying it around for way too many years. DBase 3 Plus, there you go. Now you're talking. Front page was easy. Dreamweaver was good. There you go. So somebody else heard of front page. All right. Okay. Last time I used Lotus, I set up a mail server. We got some old timers on here, don't we? What's a Mac laptop, huh? I have new zip. Yeah, I used to have new zip disks too, and I got rid of them. I just pitched them. In fact, oh no, I got a tote back there. I might have some. I might have a portable zip disk too, because I was writing programs, and I needed to take them, and that's before you could do CDs, because a CD burner was super expensive, and at that time. So that was back in the 90s. So I had to put everything on zip disk, put the program on a zip disk, and take it with me to wherever I was going when I was going up to West Point. Yes, don't use a Mac. Yeah, if you can't expand on it. I was in computers for over 30 years. I started. Actually, I started before I even bought a computer. I bought a. What was it? Atari XL 600 or 600 XL for my daughter for Christmas. And I was messing around with it and found out it had BASIC on it. So we bought it early, so between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I was down in the basement, hooked it up to the TV, and I was playing around with writing programs on it. Heath, look into Pound. It's a reverse proxy for Linux. You can run it on an old router. There you go. Sidetrack 77 built my first web page with Adobe PageMill. Oh, wow. Hey, Bernard, there you go. I had an old Atari computer years ago with BASIC on it. BASIC described it well. There you go. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, I just got rid of most of the old stuff that I had. I mean, when I lived in Maryland, I had a 4-bedroom house actually, and added on to it. So I had a 5-bedroom, two-car garage, and with a basement, and the thing was filled up. Whenever I sold that house, most of the stuff went into a 10 by 20 storage unit, and I just put the rest of the stuff into a condo that I had on Kent Island. I still have my TI-99. Oh my goodness. All right, it's getting a little bit late here. My back is starting to kill me, and I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I wish I could continue, but it's getting late. Call it a trash 80. There you go. All right. So we got into computers and all that old stuff. Thank you, Rick, for helping me out with that stuff. Have a great evening. Have a great week. Go to some train shows if you have them in the area. I'm going to one this weekend. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for the super chats. Don't forget the link to Sparky's deal is pinned in the chat. Watch his video about May 20, 21, and 22 in Strasbourg. And we'll see you next week. Let me put the end screen on here, or the end credits, and see you all next time. Thank you.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry Mr. Can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fate. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark, and Lord, it's cloudy.
Yeah, I just got to disable the
I've been
Kathy.
traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Want that low train to carry me back. About 9, and poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is quiet. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Will it long old train back? For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train, won't you carry me? Oh, train, won't you carry me home?
Good night, all. We'll see you again next week. It's time for some Doritos. Thanks for stopping by.